The Swedish election will very soon be upon us, on Sunday in fact, and I thought I would like to make a video about one of the parties involved, which I think is destined to become a model for how nationalism should be practiced in our modern age. The party, Alternativ för Sverige, or Alternativ for Sweden, was formed only last year by members of the youth organisation of the Sweden Democrats, Sweden's other, more mainstream, more civic nationalist party. In fact, the youth organisation was expelled from the party precisely because of its uncompromising nationalism. Sweden for the Swedes. What a crazy thing to suggest in the current year. Led by Gustav Kasselstrand and with a smart, confident team behind him, AFS is a party that combines youthful vigour with a shrewd political nous. The energy is always high and the optics could hardly be better. Well turned out, well informed and self-assured, these men and women are making waves. Just by existing, AFS pushes the centre ground of Swedish politics firmly to the right. It makes the Sweden Democrats look much more mainstream and less controversial by comparison, which would have been unthinkable even just a few years ago. But make no mistake, AFS is authentic nationalism and would be the automatic choice for any true nationalist. In the last few weeks, they have completely changed the tone of the campaign with their unabashed, direct street activism and uncompromising message. AFS's election campaign is centred around a fictional Swedish government department that is responsible solely for the return of the vast number of third world migrants in the country. The party proclaims this message front and centre, relentlessly. And repatriation quite simply has to become the mantra of Western nationalism now. Too much damage has already been done and must be reversed. It is no longer enough for us to talk about reducing or even stopping third world migration. We must set our sights higher. The clip you are about to see shows an AFS campaign event, and you will first see a backdrop which presents an airport departure board for the repatriation flights, and you will hear an announcement for the prospective passengers. Enjoy.
Det här är ett meddelande till alla resenärer som ska återvandra till Afghanistan, Somalia, Irak, Rumänien, Syrien, Eritrea, Turkiet, Uzbekistan och Marocko. Era flyg är redo för avfärd. Gå till gate. Ombordstigningen börjar nu. Observera att flygplanen abonneras av Återvandringsverket för invandrare som på olika sätt har missbrukat vår gästfrihet. Säg hej då till Sverige. Det är dags att åka hem.
Our movement needs to follow and emulate what AFS is doing. We must believe in ourselves and each other more. We need to proclaim our message with certainty, vigour and good humour. There is no half-stepping with AFS. They are proud Swedes who have come to the defence of their nation in its hour of need. AFS has, unsurprisingly, encountered the usual authoritarian outrages from leftist social media companies. If you want to see what election rigging actually looks like, folks, look no further.
Vi är alternativ för Sverige, och vi ska ta tillbaka vårt land.
We now live in a time where telling the truth amounts to hate because of the hideous social situation we have been forced into. This was always the plan. As far as the election results go, I think they will make gains. But whatever happens, the true value they have brought is in the example they are setting for us all. We often think of Sweden as the canary in the coal mine, the next state to fall. But there is much to be optimistic and inspired about from there. What has started in Sweden, without doubt, has the power to radiate across the West, to usher in a new era of smart, fearless young nationalists. And what terrifies the powers that be most is the thought that this model of unfiltered nationalism spoken by young, highly educated Europeans might just catch on.
Vi är alternativ för Sverige, och vi ska ta tillbaka vårt land.
Something is in the air. Can you feel the tide shifting?
För Sverige, svensken.
Until next time, be well.
Alternativ.